Salaam alaikum. Have you shared this good fortune of the blessing of having real iman? You should. It's the most valuable blessing you'll ever achieve. So we'll know how valuable reading about the life of our Prophet. But before we continue, I want to read a little bit more from the book Ethics of Islam. Allah Ta'ala, excuse me, I started the wrong place. One does not have to imitate anyone in order to become a Muslim or in order to understand the existence of Allah Ta'ala. His oneness, His power, and His other attributes, anyone who develops his mind to a level to understand knowledge of a science can easily understand His existence and thus obtain belief by only contemplating. It is foolishness not to understand the existence of a creator while one sees his creation. Let's continue. One day, Hadrat Salman al-Farisi told his master, "Oh, my master, I have been with you for a long time and I have liked you very much, because you are obeying the orders of Allah Ta'ala and abstaining from what He forbids. What do you advise me to do? What shall I do when you pass away?" He replied, "O my son, in Damascus there is no one left to correct the people. Whomever you go to will spoil you. However, there is one person in Mosul. I recommend you to find him." When he died, I went to Mosul and found the person whom he had identified. I told him my life story. He accepted me to his service. As the other person, he was also a very valuable, pious, and strict worshipper. I served him a long time too, but he became ill one day. While he was about to die, I asked him the same question. He recommended me to a person in Nusaybin. After his passing away, I went to Nusaybin. Immediately, I found the person that he had mentioned and told him that I wanted to stay with him. He accepted, and I stayed at his service for some time. When he became ill, I told him to send me to another person. He described a person who is in Amuriya, a Roman city. After his death, I went to Amuriya, and I found that person. I remained in his service for a long time. Then his passing away approached too. When I requested him to send me to another person, he enumerated the signs of him by saying, "I swear that I do not know such a person, but the coming of the Prophet of the last age became near. He will come out from among the Arabs, migrate from his homeland, and settle into a town where there is abundance of date palms growing much in stony places. He accepts presents but does not accept sadaqah, that is, alms. He has a seal of prophethood in between his two shoulders." After this person had died, I decided to go to the Arab region according to his sayings. I had worked in Amuriya and I owned several oxen and some sheep. A convoy of Bani Kalib tribe would go to the Arabia. When I told them, "Take these cattle and sheep, bring me to Arabia," they accepted my offer. When he came to the place called Wadi-ul-Qura, they betrayed me and sold me to a Jew, claiming that I was a slave. I saw the palm date gardens where the Jews lived, and I thought possibly here is the place where the Prophet of the last age will immigrate. However, I could not like that place. I served that Jew for some time. Then he sold me to his paternal uncle's son. He brought me to Medina. When I reached Medina, I liked there as if I saw it before. Then I spent my days in Medina. I was working in the garden and farm of the Jew who brought me there. I was also waiting for attaining my goal impatiently. One day, I had climbed a date palm and I was working. My owner was talking to someone under the tree. They mentioned, "May the Aus and the Hajraz tribes be perished. A person from Mecca came to Cuba. He says he is a prophet. These tribes are embarrassing his religion." When I heard these words, I was about to faint. I immediately went down and asked about that person. "What are you saying?" My owner slapped my face, saying, "What is it to you? Who are you asking these questions? Care about your own business." That day, when it became evening, I took some dates and arrived in Cuba. I went to our master, Rasulullah, and I said, "You are a pious person. You must have poor people with you. I have brought these dates as alms." Rasulullah told the companions, "Come, eat dates." They ate. However, he did not eat any of them. I said to myself, now this is one of the signs. He does not accept alms. After our master Rasulullah honored Medina, I took some dates again, and I brought them to him. I said, "These are a present." This time, he and his companions ate them. I said, now the second sign has come true. The dates I brought to them were around 25 in number. However, the pits of them were around 1,000. With the miracle of our master Rasulullah, the number of the dates had increased. I said to myself, I have seen another sign. I had gone to Rasulullah. He was conducting a funeral. I approached because I wished to see the seal of the prophethood. He understood my purpose. When I saw the seal of the prophethood, I kissed it and I wept. At that moment, I said the kalima shahada and became Muslim. Then I explained to him about what I had lived through in detail. He was astonished at my situation. He ordered me to tell about this to the companions. The Ashabi Kiram gathered. I told them about what I had experienced in every detail. When we meet again, we'll talk about Salman al-Farisi becoming Muslim. Wa alaykum salam.